Hi, I wanted to continue on with the journal that I've been working on so far, but I did want to update. Last time I did a flip through, I didn't have these colored in. A lot of it, I was trying to learn watercolor, but what I've been using is the Intense Derwent ink tints watercolor pencils, and so that makes it really easy. So I just wanted to continue on. I haven't really been journaling because I was making me a few Midori Traveler's Notebook or Fodori Traveler's Notebook, which I have a video on. And so here we go. So went to a football game with my parents. So I put the tickets here. And I got a new iPhone, the iPhone 6. We took my parents to Topgolf, which is really, really fun to take your family to. You can just go to topgolf.com if you wanted to read about that, but I loved it, and so did my mother. My brother and my dad are the golf fanatics, but I think the women enjoyed it a lot more. Here I drew a glass head. My daughter's teacher was an art student. Her art teacher made a glass head while she was in college, and she kept it on her desk. And a student from the special ed class ran into the art room and was breaking everything that was made out of glass, and he grabbed her glass head and threw it on the ground and broke it. And of course the teacher was very just upset about it. And while we were at Pier 1, they had glass heads, and Olivia wanted to purchase one for her teacher because it was similar to what she had. And so the whole class pitched in, and we purchased it for her, and she cried. She was so happy or touched that the students would do that. This is a beer. It's Sea Dog Wild Blueberry. We went to an Irish pub, and I tried it there, and I really, really loved it. And I found it at H-E-B, so I had to buy some, and there's only 3 bottles, so I got to, I have to go back and get some more. I was just doodling here. I didn't know what to do with this eye, so I did some Zentangles. This is just, I was cleaning one of my drawers out, and this fell out, I guess, from a journal that I had stuck it in, and it's a card that my son wrote to me, which is cute. All his misspellings, my daughter's grades, and my daughter is getting all the senior stuff for her jacket and her ring, and so I posted that there. There's a restaurant called The Lube, which I thought was a gas station. It looks like a gas station from the highway. I mean, an oil lube place, but it's a restaurant, and we thought we'd tried it. And I got salmon that was really, really dry, so I haven't gone back. My niece and my mother's birthday. We watched A Good Lie, the movie. That was really good. This page is more of just journaling, but we started watching American Horror Story, the Freak Show. That's also good. Here, I wanted to journal, like newspaper in columns. And I was trying to use some stickers that I had. They're letter stickers, but it's kind of hard to do this because then you have this column right here, and so if I want to draw something, I'm limited to this column. So I think I'll just fill this up with some more Zentangles or washi tape. I read Before I Go to Sleep. That was a good book. I haven't seen the movie yet, but I read the book, so usually the book is better than the movie. I wanted to keep something from Bath and Body Works because my daughter and I live at that store. So I don't know how long the store will be around, but I wanted this for future, for her to remember that store if it closes down for some reason. And here we got a new kitten. Her name is Pepper. She looks like Pepper. We went to an art festival, and the Humane Society had a booth with animals that needed to be adopted, and we adopted her. She was 5 months old, and she's adorable. And here is my attempt at watercoloring with the watercolor pencils. I had everything mostly black and white until my daughter said it looked like a coloring book that hadn't been colored. So decided I better learn. Here's the art festival that we went to in Galveston, and we purchased a few items. We usually like to support artists because my daughter is planning on majoring in art, or she's the artist in the family, and I'm hoping someday somebody will support her. So we bought a few pieces. I bought some jewelry that was handmade by an artist, and I put their cards here just so I'll know who we bought it from, and just in case for future reference, my kids will know where we got the art. And then everyone who had a booth, if we liked something in their booth, we'd grab a business card, excuse me, and I just pasted them here. And here, this is Pepper. Bringing her home. It's my son carrying her in the car. She's in her little box and peeking out of the box on our way home. Here, the art walk was in the Strand in Galveston, and they have a line where the water level got at the last Hurricane Ike, in 2008. And then there's some of the artists who were doing their art outside on the street. We took pictures while we got to watch them do the wood carving, and he was painting acrylic, I think oil, I'm sorry. So I bought a Midori, or a faux dory, from Chic Sparrow, so I kept the little note that comes in the envelope or the package. We went to a ramen bar, Japanese ramen bar. It was so good. So I'll put where our just souvenirs. Our chopsticks came in this package, and I just kept it for the logo. And I bought some stickers, Target, and I just put them on a page. I didn't organize it in any certain way. I'm not really good at that. I'm not the artist, obviously. And I just wrote a little bit about what the kids did. My niece had a quinceañera in the Hispanic tradition when the girls turned 15. Of course, I didn't have one, and my daughter didn't have one, but we go to these often. So I wrote about that. My son was an escort, and I plan on putting pictures here. Once I print them out, I'm going to try to buy a good printer. And this, my daughter loves cats, and she's always scared that somebody's going to do something bad to the cats on Halloween, so she printed up tons of flyers saying, please keep your cats safe inside this Halloween. And she put them all over the neighborhood because some of the neighbors have cats that are outside cats, and a few of them are black, and she was scared that those cats were going to be snatched up by people who wanted to do bad things on Halloween. So that made her feel better. Hopefully they put their cats in. This is when the Freedom Tower or One World Trade Center opened again. So I tried to draw that. We ate at the Madeline for the first time ever. We are planning on taking Olivia, my daughter, to Italy and Paris or for her graduation. So we wanted to try out some French food. My son made his first goal, and I plan on putting a picture of that because I happened to have the camera I was filming, and I had the perfect video of his first goal this season. I went to a U of H game, and this is the worst drawing, but I know it'll trigger a memory at least. But I bought, because we go to a lot of festivals, and I wish I had them with me. I bought these fake tampon containers where you put liquor in, and you can take them to festivals where, I mean, granted the tubes aren't very big, so it's not like you're sneaking in a whole bunch of alcohol, but it's enough to save you a little bit of money. And I purchased them from some shop in the mall that had, it was a Spencer type shop, and we tried them out at this U of H game, but the caps were loose and they leaked all the rum that we put in them. There's about 4 tubes that we kept in my purse, and so I was walking around with a Betsy Johnson purse that smelled like rum everywhere I went. So I wanted to write that, and I took pictures of the game, which I plan on putting here. And we went to the Texas Renaissance Festival, which we go to every year. I didn't take my fake tampons, but I haven't developed any pictures. But I put the flyer, the schedule, because it's the Renaissance goes on all October and November, and so they have a calendar. Oh, here's the calendar, like the weeks. Private Pirate Adventures 1 week, or like the last week it's a Celtic Christmas. I think we went, I don't remember what week we went. It was November 9th, so Roman Bacchanal? I have no idea what that is. But it's always fun. Kids always enjoy themselves, and my daughter purchased a nice Renaissance dress, so I will be putting those pictures there. And this is my last page so far. We took my daughter to see Big Hero 6. That was a great movie. I loved it. The robot was adorable. So, but I also wanted to show you what I got at the Renaissance Festival. I got me some journals, some new journals. One of the vendors there had the most beautiful journals. I don't know if I can show you. They're embossed. And I thought they were so pretty. This whale and starfish inside. And it's parchment paper inside, but it's about 100 pages, so that's pretty good sized journal. And here's a horse one. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can see the nice embossing of the leather and the little clasp on the side. It's the same as the whale journal, but they're so pretty. Look at this. And they're actually refillable. I mean, if you know how to I figured out how they bound all these signatures in, so I could eventually, when I finish this, pull this out and put new sheets in if I wanted to keep the journals, which I may do, although I'm probably going to find more journals to write in, and but it was so pretty. The work was so pretty. I don't know how this parchment paper is going to do well with the pens I use, but you know, this is a really nice letter. They were about $45 each for those two. And then I got this one. This one was $25. It's a little 3 by 5, I think. And the elastic goes this way. Oops, sorry. I really need to get a tripod, but I thought that was really pretty. The side, this is the side. You can see the embossing, and it's really light. And I'm not sure how many sheets I have here. It's the same paper. The parchment paper. And this was about $25, and he let me have them all three for $100, so I thought that was a good deal, especially since they're so pretty. I like looking at it. And I thought most of you journal freaks would enjoy it as well. And let me show you. I got it from, it's poeticearth.com, and they have an online store where you can purchase these if you want to go and look at their site. But anyway, I plan on using these just for my Dear Diary type. They're too small to put all my little ephemera in, but I can journal my heart's content in here. And it'll be in a really pretty one. So far, these are my favorite out of all the ones I have. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, bye.